Before we get into the little disclaimer, a polite reminder that we have a live show on the 29th of November at the Tramshed Theatre in Woolwich. Tickets are still available and we would love to see you there. Head over to www.rbtwthepodcast.com to get your tickets now, or alternatively search for Read Between the Wines, the live one on Eventbrite. So, before we get absolutely shit-faced, I'd like to remind everybody that this podcast contains two very pissed up gays of their opinions, rants and raves in life, and overall explicit content which you know you will love. Everyone and anyone is welcome to this podcast, so strap yourselves in, pour yourself a large one, down it just like us, and pour another, and let's get this going and read between the wines. There's always that little bit of suspense as to whether this fucking thing's going to start recording.
And also the suspense of checking to see for any spiders or moths.
Yeah, I know. I was before we started recording, before we hit record, I looked in all four corners of this pink palace to make sure there's no creepy crawlies.
Yeah, I think we're all safe. We're all clear. For now, at least.
Well, Sunday night, it's now 11:05. Yes. And again, another late night record. Purely because we spent the last 4 or 5 hours doing stuff for the live.
It was way more than that, I think, but you know, it will all be worth it.
Yes, it will all be worth it. 29th of November, which is now 10th of November, so 11th tomorrow. This will go out on the 11th, so no, not 3 weeks, less than that. If it's the 11th tomorrow, 18 days.
Yeah, 18 days.
Oh, God.
Ooh, it's gonna go quick.
It is gonna go quick. It's come round very quick, though, hasn't it?
It has.
As you are probably all aware, we say it all the time now, but tickets are still available to the live show on the 29th of November at the Tramshed Theatre in Woolwich. Come along.
Yeah.
Come and have some
It's
fun.
going to be a great show.
We've put so much hard work into this, and I can't wait. Oh, look, I haven't put my neon lights on.
Oh, okay.
Do the talking, do the plugging.
Yeah, well, we have put so much into this. Not just the podcast, but the show and everything that comes with it. You're in for an absolute treat.
So you can get your tickets at www.rbtwthepodcast.com or just search Read Between the Wines, the live one for charity on Eventbrite. But I would hope that you've all got your tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're ready to come and share the evening with us.
Absolutely, yes.
How's the week been?
It has been another crazy week. Obviously, we're due in for a few crazy weeks, I think, obviously, in the build-up to the show.
In the home stretch now.
Yeah, but yes, it's been another busy one for us.
Well, I wasn't going to bring up... We said that we wouldn't bring up politics, but obviously it's been a weird week where the US have announced they've voted their new president in.
Indeed.
Trump once again.
We have another Trump presidency for 4 years.
Yeah, we do. Moving swiftly on, because we said that we wouldn't do any...
I agree.
any politics this week, as if the fucking content of this isn't offensive enough. We're worried about bringing Trump up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot worse is said.
He's a divisive figure, shall we say that?
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a busy week. I feel like my whole week has been watching Matt Rife.
Yes.
You know, I am so fucking obsessed.
Yes.
With Matt Rife.
He is so funny and so sexy.
I love him. And also, I'm so fuming that I missed him live. He's not coming back to the UK now until 2026.
No.
So let's hope he is in LA at one point, because no doubt
we'll be out there.
I'll find him
very soon,
and I'll give him a little show of his own, shall we say? Let's go straight into some news.
Yes.
Do you remember the girl from Dr. Phil, the Cash Me Outside? How about that girl?
Oh yes.
Her name is Danielle Bregoli.
Yes.
Well, anyway, she rebranded herself as Bad Baby.
Bad Baby, that's right.
Well, anyway, no, not as funny, but the Danielle Bregoli, aka Bad Baby, has revealed this week on her Instagram that she's got cancer. She revealed this in an Instagram story on her own Instagram. Obviously, she came to fame on Dr. Phil with her family, with her obviously iconic phrase, "Catch me outside, how about that?"
Yeah.
I fucking hate this girl, but I feel bad that she's got cancer, but she is a fucking annoying bitch.
She is.
Well, anyway, people were commenting about her weight and her subsequent weight loss, which she has come out now and said that the weight loss is because of her cancer medication, which is really sad. I mean, she's only young, isn't she?
Yeah, really young.
So Perez Hilton responded to her Instagram story this week with a story of his own, and he claimed that she was, well, essentially making it up. Oh. And she's doing it for attention. So much so that Brigoli's mother... I don't know what her fucking name is.
Mama baby.
yeah, she had something to say to Perez Hilton. Should we give it a listen?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear what Danielle Brigoli, aka Bad Baby's mum, had to say to Perez Hilton.
Let me tell you something. I'm pretty heated right now. And I'm pretty heated at Mario, aka Perez Hilton, for going on YouTube and talking about my daughter releasing on her Instagram story about her having cancer and saying he wouldn't pass it by her that she was making it up and quote unquote pulling a little Tay. Okay? How dare you, you little vile piece of say my daughter would lie about something like that. Okay? You're a dad. A dad. Right? How many children did you have through a surrogate? I'm not even sure, right? Okay? You need to focus on them and not mine.
Well, that was quite the U-turn because she fucking hated her on Dr. Phil.
Well, exactly. That's right.
I suppose, though, if your kid's got cancer, then...
That does change things quite considerably.
But why, this is what I hate about people like this, is this is how they do it. They take to social media.
Yeah. The other thing is, like, Paris Hilton is TMZ, right?
No, he's not. He's Perez Hilton. He's got his own...
Right, okay.
He's got his own news outlet.
Fine.
He's the most vile human being I've ever laid my eyes on. I fucking hate Perez Hilton. Now, I never thought I would side with Bad Baby. Fucking idiot. But anyway, yeah, he's a fucking arsehole. I mean, if someone's put on their Instagram story they've got cancer, you would like to think that no matter how much of a trash bag they are, they wouldn't lie about something like that.
No, exactly. And you wouldn't go after someone with that. Imagine if he did that to Prince William's wife, Kate. Imagine.
Well, if he did it to Kate Middleton, we'd all have something to say to Perez Hilton. But I don't think anyone's rushing to come for Perez Hilton over Danielle Brigoli. But anyway, sad that she's got cancer. If she's got cancer, I hope that she hasn't, but I'd like to think that if someone announces something like that, they're telling the truth.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
There's been a big break in Liam Payne's investigation into his tragic death. Authorities in Buenos Aires have charged 3 people who were believed to be involved in the death of the One Direction star, with at least one of the suspects working at the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel, where Liam died. So big break in the Liam Payne investigation. I know he's back home now, isn't he? They flew him back.
They did, yeah.
Which is really sad. But yeah, 3 people have been arrested.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know really what happened. It's fairly certain, I think, that drugs of some kind have been involved.
Well, it's a bit obvious that drugs was involved. Yeah. They found pink cocaine in his room.
Yeah.
But yeah, nevertheless, it's super sad. But I'm assuming that these people, and this is just my... Why you keep picking yourself? It's really throwing me.
Sorry.
I'm assuming that these people all have something to do with supplying drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, really, really sad.
It has been sad. Yeah.
Well, God, that was a bit of a
heavy news
story. Should we go into something a little bit more funny?
Yeah, let's hear something a bit lighthearted.
A gay couple have been arrested in the US after being caught having sex on the front lawn of a McDonald's.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Police in Georgia were called to investigate a report of indecent exposure by 2 lesbians on the lawn of the McDonald's. The police have released a statement on this, and part of it says if you decide to exit the L-85 with your life partner while on a road trip to reconcile your relationship, please don't reconcile. Have I said that right? Reconcile on the grass at McDonald's. I can't help but think that the police have been a bit shady with that response. But we all know that they like to. We all like us gays being a bit adventurous, but I don't know if I'm about to do it on the lawn at McDonald's.
No, I think there's a different kind of golden arches you're thinking of there, aren't you?
Gosh. Why though on the front lawn of a McDonald's? I mean,
it's not exactly the most romantic of places to be doing it, but
I mean, it is Atlanta, Georgia, so I don't think there's much. But like, come on, why like? At least go in the bush.
Maybe there weren't any bushes in the vicinity.
Oh, what? So that's a good idea. So let's just like rag each other out on the front lawn of McDonald's. Fucking hell, God.
Burger buns out for all to see.
Oh, God. Eating each other's burger baps. What if there's kids though, like, and there's like a little kid chowing down on his Happy Meal, and then he looks outside and he sees two lesbians shuffling each other's fucking decks on the grass. That's enough to put you off meat, isn't it?
Oh yeah, certainly, yeah.
I bet it was like a, what's it called? What are those people called? You know, like Just Stop Oil. What they called the ones that hate meat.
Oh, Extinction Rebellion?
One of those people. I bet it's one of them
Animal Rebellion.
Animal Rebellion. I bet it weren't two lesbians. I bet it was Animal Rebellion.
If you're not going to stop eating burgers, then we're going to make you stop wanting
Maybe
to
that's
eat
what we're
burgers.
going wrong in the UK. Maybe they just need to start licking each other out in front of steakhouses. Maybe that'll put it...
Yeah, whipping your trousers off and just sticking yourself up against the window in McDonald's by the drive-through.
To like what they called, like snow. You know what snow, when a snow's going on? The little
Snail.
Two little fucking snow, like...
Would you like some sauce with that?
Girls, come on, you're not doing the gays any favours here.
No. I mean, find yourself a cheap motel. I'm sure there were plenty in the vicinity.
Could have done it at the Ivy, outside the Ivy. Why McDonald's?
Why degrade yourself?
Also, like, isn't there like a McDonald's on every street corner in the US as well? I wonder why they chose that one.
Just the lucky one. Just the lucky one that got nominated.
Fucking hell. Yeah, come on, girls. Don't do the gays such a disjustice and pick somewhere classy.
Yeah, bit of patience and
perseverance.
Perseverance.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, this isn't the first time a story like this has broke.
Okay.
When it comes to the gay folk of the world, earlier in the year, in fact, two men were caught doing a very similar thing. Now, the McDonald's one is in the US.
Okay.
This one is in the UK. Right? So let's see if there's a parallel between the two. So earlier in the year, two men were caught in Wales. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? Two men were caught in Wales having sex in the bush of a Lidl car park.
Oh. Just when you thought you couldn't go any further down from a...
At least it weren't the middle of Lidl, though. At least it was... Imagine going around there to get your little Tupperware boxes and your little Crocs. The police said as they pulled up, and passers-by, they could see a pair of legs in the air with visible white trainers and movement in the bushes. Sexual noises, including grunting and moaning, were also audible. Now... white trainers and legs in the air is obviously two scallies. Yeah.
Clearly. Where did they say which Lidl? Where in the
Just
UK?
the Lidl in Wales. Anyway, I found a picture of these guys, and needless to say, they're not... This is the guy.
Oh.
He's not the best looking, is he? No. Makes me think, if someone like that can get lucky in the little bushes... Where my camera?
Well, we'll post those pictures on the Instagram.
Yeah, I just turn up with my little plus card and hope to get a bonus. I don't go that fucking far. I don't know what's wrong with people. Why feel the need to?
I know sometimes you get caught in a moment and you're desperate to rip someone's clothes off, but I don't think in a Lidl or a McDonald's car park are the ones.
I mean, we all get a little bit fruity sometimes, but I'm not about to go fucking suck someone off in a bush or eat someone's bush in a McDonald's.
Although when you look like that guy, maybe that's you can't let a moment pass because that could really kill the mood.
Fuck's sake, though. In a bush in front of Lidl. Again, I bet you've seen the person, though, so I'm not surprised.
Well, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine walking past, though, to get your little trolley, put your little pound in the trolley and looking to the side of you, seeing two white Reebok trainers in the air. Some grey, sweatpants with a few stains.
I bet they were grey sweatpant wearers.
Well, yeah, but they would have been stained ones, I think.
Yeah.
Big issue flying in the
air. Little black plastic bag
with a little
couple of cans.
Yeah, a couple of white lightning in. Sign me up, guys. Sign me up.
Oh God.
People do like to have sex, or it will be caught having sex in the weirdest fucking places, don't they?
They do.
So there was keeping with the theme
Okay.
We always say at the start of every episode, we'll strip it back. We'll strip it back this week and make this one a little bit more tame. Never fucking happens. And this just proves it. People in the UK are as filthy as us. So there was keeping with the theme of being caught or having sexual intercourse in some strange places. This question was thrown out to the UK population recently, and the top 5 places of most unusual places to be caught or have sex was collated, and I have the top 5 now.
Okay.
So, do you want to give it a little guess as to maybe at least one of the top 5? Let's see if you can get them right. So there's 5.
Okay.
There's 5 places in the UK. Now, they're not landmarks.
Okay.
They're not landmarks. They're just places that people have been caught.
General place. So things like...
Well, no, just give it a guess.
Okay. Well, my first guess would be like in a car or in a car park.
Strangely enough, that's not one of the top 5.
Really? That surprises me.
I just think that's too discreet now for people. If people are being eaten out at McDonald's and rimmed at Lidl...
Okay, so I need to be more creative with my ideas. Okay. Right, if it's not going to be in a car, top deck of a bus.
Close. I'll give you part of that.
Okay.
It's at a bus stop.
Okay.
So...
Oh, like a benching, like we said last week.
Yes. I hope it was like a... Well, I don't think any bus stop's nice.
No.
It's like a stagecoach. All right, so we've got a bus stop.
Okay, bus stop. Okay, that's the first one.
Go on.
Where else?
I mean, these places are not designed for people to have sex in or to be caught doing naughty stuff.
Oh, I'm guessing, and again, I think maybe this is gay community. Oh, no, maybe it's not just gay community only. Gyms, gym locker rooms, gym changing rooms.
No, again, I think that's too tame for these dirty fuckers.
Okay, okay.
Right, let's okay. Let's go through these.
Let's
So the first one of the most unusual places that people have done stuff is while on a ride at a theme park. Remember that video that we saw of that woman and man? She fucked him on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. God.
And all those people saw them. Do you remember? And then the police came. Do you remember that video?
Yeah, I do remember that.
The young girls are like, call the police and like, I saw that woman being fucked on the Ferris wheel. I've just made that sound incredibly British. It was in America.
Was it a hand job or no? She gave him a blowy?
She bent over, didn't she?
Oh, did she?
I don't remember. It was ages ago we saw that video.
What it was.
God. I love a theme park, and I love a ride. I love a ride.
We all love a ride, babe.
But I don't know if I'm going to be doing stuff on a theme park ride.
All I can think of as well is like, imagine trying to do it in stealth. If you came, it'll hit you back in the face.
Well, you would come. I wonder if you could come. Imagine being on stealth. I don't think you, unless you suffer from premature ejaculation. I don't know how you would come in that speed.
No, I suppose.
Saying that though, I've been with a few people.
there
come
we
quicker
go.
than the ride at stealth.
It's possible.
Coming quicker than the ride at stealth. Anyway, we said bus stop. The next one is, and this one's like very naughty. I kind of dig it a little bit.
Okay, let's do it.
Behind a police station.
Okay.
Imagine that. Get your truncheon out.
I wonder if it was a police officer involved.
Oh, that sounds quite hot.
It's quite hot, actually. Yeah, that is quite hot.
I wouldn't go Plumstead police station, though.
Oh, no.
Fuck that. Won't get no hot police officers there.
Haven't you?
I've never fucked behind a police station. I'd be too scared to get in trouble.
I guess as long as you're not fully exposed, is it actually a crime?
I think having sex in public is a crime.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Anyway, next one, and I can't... Where the police one I get, I can't get behind this one.
Okay.
In a church.
Oh.
Now, I know God created man and woman, and I'd like to say man and man as well.
Yeah.
Not sure that one sticks. But not in a fucking church.
No.
Like an... Oh, no, I'm not going to go down this road.
One of those little confession booths, maybe.
Well, maybe it's like a confession booth burglary hole at the same time.
Or when they're on their knees receiving communion.
Oh, let's get out.
That's only Catholic.
Yeah, let's move. Fucking hell. I apologise to any religious people. Although if they're religious, they probably listen to this.
I think they listen to this now.
No, I am. I'm quite a
fair
religious
enough.
person. I bought Bible the other day.
You did, yeah.
Last one is on a roof. No, I don't mind that.
You know what? If you've made all the effort to get up there, then at least you can have a bit of sex up
But
there.
why would you like? Oh, let's go on the roof to have sex. Like, what roof are you
Well,
on?
I didn't have sex on the roof, but I remember as a child being able to climb out of my window to sit on the rooftop just outside my room.
But that's quite innocent. You're not up there
I
being
know,
railed.
I guess like actually, why asking why would you be on the roof? I think it's probably quite common.
What, having sex on a roof?
Not necessarily sex on the roof, but
that's what this is about.
or again, or you think about maybe more in American buildings than the UK buildings. But you know, at the top where they have that at the top of the fire escape, you have these big open plan rooftops.
But people got to be scared of Google Earth now.
Oh yeah. Oh, all those
Imagine
videos.
you know those You know when you're young, I'm like, let's look at Google Earth at our house. And you zoom in, and there's you being like doggy on your roof. But Mum's like, oh my god, let's look at our house.
Didn't we remember we saw that video not long ago? I think that was more. They were on a rooftop, but people across in another like hotel room could see these two people have. Yeah.
My Mum's like, what's that on the roof? Is that you? No.
Time to clear the guttering.
What are you on all fours on the roof for? Gotta be careful now. Those little fucking smart cars and the Google Earth and all that shit. They take photos of you.
And drones as well. Drones all over the place. Imagine all those.
Imagine sitting there on a roof having sex and then a drone comes up. Maybe there's a gap in the market there. I don't know.
Maybe there is. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, that was in the UK, so that was the top 5 unusual places to have sex in the UK, which is some of them ridiculous.
I feel like it's almost become like a bucket list. Places I need to have sex now.
Well, I'm not getting on no fucking roof.
I'm not going behind the police station.
Yeah, but that one sounds alright, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, people are quite daring nowadays,
Well.
aren't they? They they love to push the boundary, shall we
We're
say.
a randier nation than we let on.
It's not really, none of them are really that attractive though, is
No,
it? It's not
no,
like
no,
we
I agree.
fucked on the pier in Santa Monica, or we went to Calabasas and down Malibu Beach and made love on the sand. It's like fuck someone outside the fucking police station. One of the nasty ass waltzers at Woolwich Fair. It's not really that. It's not. It don't sound that great, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it does not sound that great.
Oh god, people are hilarious. Well, there's a few more. There's a few more stories that goes into like people have actually shared their stories of being caught in the act. So yeah, let's read a couple. So a couple have come forward and said that they were having sex in their car on a construction site. And it was about midnight, they were doing their business in the back seat, and out of nowhere, a homeless man knocked on the window for some money, saw the woman blowing off her boyfriend, laughed and ran away. And then they freaked out and they drove away. Should have got him involved, shouldn't they?
No, that would kill the mood, wouldn't it?
Getting the homeless man involved. God, that sounds like a really rank porno, don't it?
Yeah. Also, I don't know why. This is where my mind's gone. Like, imagining him with, like, not very good teeth, a lot of teeth missing, and be another gummy blowjob kind of situation.
Oh, my God. Also, he's probably not that clean.
No, that's
Don't want to be starting to nosh off the homeless person,
Yeah, that's
do you?
it. Smells and stuff like that, you know.
God.
Generalising homeless people here, but...
The next one, a couple says their gardener caught them and blackmailed them. So my boyfriend and I were making out in our local car park when our gardener caught us. He threatened to call the police if we didn't pay him £1,000. We were actually quite young at the time and we were obviously scared to death. Finally, we settled the matter by paying him £500 each, and we never returned to the car park again. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
What the fuck's he gonna do? And this has got video footage of you.
Yeah.
You just gave the fucking garden. Also, I would literally, I'd be like, go on then.
Yeah.
Go on then. Want to film it? Go on then. Show the whole fucking neighbourhood, bitch. Because I'll do £500
That's
each.
a lot. Yeah, that's crazy.
Makes me think though, what were they doing? I bet it was. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. I bet it was something really filthy.
Filthy. Yeah, I don't know. God, yeah, that's a bit me like that.
We don't often get context to these stories, but I'm like, I wonder if this person was having an affair, and
Maybe.
that's why the garden knew. And it also depends on if it's a close knit neighbourhood.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Sounds like some Desperate Housewives storylines there, don't it? Oh my god, the next one. A couple was caught having sex on the Domino's countertop. Yes, the pizza place. Surveillance camera captured an English couple having sex at a Domino's counter while they wait for their pizza. It makes you never want to touch a pizza shop counter again. The two were actually spared jail time, but were given 12-month community orders and a 6-month curfew that prohibits them from leaving the house between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. So they all got fucking ankle tags for having sex. Again, why? I've got so many questions about this one.
Yeah, God, like, there's nothing. Also, that's weird because I'm on the count. I'm trying to think of the setup of a typical Domino's pizza. They don't have tabletops. They just have the place where you order it.
I don't know.
So where were all the fucking staff?
I don't know. This one hit the headlines though. Fucking hell. Oh. This was captured on surveillance camera as well, so I'm assuming that the staff weren't there.
Yeah, God. You wouldn't want to have any of the pre-made dough the next night, would you? Oh, with 2 arse prints.
Oh my god. Makes you think now, you know those little sauces that come with the pizza?
Oh
God. Again, British people, why are you being so grotty?
I know.
Lidl's and Domino's.
Just
it's making me... Do you know what? I'm actually I'm happy that I'm reading these out because it's putting me off pizza.
Pizza, yeah, exactly.
I need to lose some fucking weight.
Yeah, no Domino's garlic and herb sauce for sure anymore. No.
I'm never... You know, like on the Luana podcast where the woman was putting the Doritos in her fanny and eating her discharge. Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds so gross. I don't know why I'm like judging that podcast looking at the shit that we talk about, but now I'm never ever going to want to eat a Domino's sauce
never.
Again.
No.
The barbecue one maybe, but now when I look at that sour cream and chive,
gonna have a very different image in my head from now on.
Makes me think, if it was caught on surveillance, I hope it's online somewhere. I'd like to see it. Shall I have a little quick Google?
Yeah, I'm sure it would have done. I'm sure someone would have found it and uploaded it. Surely.
Fuck me, going back to the story about the two having sex in Lidl's. It was 56.
Oh, good on him.
Little randy bastard in Lidl's.
Good on him.
His name was Anthony Rees. And Quintin Jones was the other guy. They were spotted fornicating in the bushes.
Well, there we go. Well done, Anthony and Quintin.
Police revealed reports of exposure from shocked customers. Oh my god, that makes me laugh. Yeah, I don't think there is going to be footage of the sex and Domino's, but we move.
Probably best not to. I don't think I could unsee that.
I don't know, we've said a lot worse. Next one, the open deck of family-friendly pub. A cheating newlywed was arrested after having a threesome in the middle of the day with her male and female co-workers 2 weeks after she got married. Shit, so she worked there. They wouldn't have got caught since the bar was closed for the day, but the owner had dropped by to do some work. Fucking hell. I mean, that ain't that bad. It is if you're, like, she's cheating, so that's terrible.
Yeah.
But, like...
Pub was closed.
I think I've done worse than that.
I don't know why. It reminds me of a story. So, in an old office that I used to work in, there were lots of pubs in the area, and I don't know how. Well, I know how he found it because he was probably watching porn every single night. But he happened to come across a video on one of the porn sites that was filmed in this pub, and you could clearly tell it was down the street. He was walking, and he literally sent. He might as well have sent it to like the all company email, like everyone. Never wanted to go back to that pub again and they'll get their chicken goujons.
I've had a similar experience. Once upon a time, I don't know if I should say this story because my family are coming to the live pod. Anyway, once upon a time, I once had a pub. We had a pub. Obviously, years later, we obviously don't have that pub anymore. And there was this really fit guy. I'm not going to... I reckon some people that are listening to this that I know will know who I'm talking about. Anyway, years later, I didn't know this person, but they started working at the this pub, which I knew quite well.
Sure.
And it was like, I don't know, it was shut because we were just coming out of lockdown and we were allowed to see each other again.
Okay.
And this guy was like stunning, and he was like, want to come round to mine? I was like, yeah, that's fine then. And he was like, well, I'm actually at work in a pub. And I was like, fine, whatever. He was like, come round, it's shut. I said, okay, fine. Walked into the pub and he was like, let's go to the office. And I was like, all right then. And I started walking to the office and he was like, how do you know where the office is? And I was like, don't know. So I fucking know the architecture of this pub, babes. Oh, that was a long time ago.
Wowzers.
The next one, in a fitting room. So we all know how much guys hate waiting for their girls or guys to try on clothes. So it should come as no surprise that many people have been reported spicing up the experience by having sex in the changing rooms. This was one of the most common ones. Imagine doing that, trying on your little £2.50 top at Primark.
Well, you got most of your clothes already off. You might as well.
Make me choke. Oh god. Oh no, I couldn't do it in a fucking fitting room.
Or if there was a fit shop assistant there as well, you never know. Get him involved.
Little personal shopper.
There we go.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm sure that's happened in lots of places.
Well, that's kind of like for me, that one's more of like the thrill of getting caught.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to do it in Primark.
No, of course not.
Makes me glad I shop online. The next one, oh god, next one, public libraries. So this is in particular, a married couple not only videotape themselves having sex at the library, but also a shopping centre and a Burger King. Once police officers received a report of lewd activity at the public library, they discovered the couple had a Pornhub page where over 160 explicit videos of all different locations were posted. The couple's budding career as porn stars was cut short after they were charged with 16 counts of obscenity. Now, if you're going to do it, the chances are you shouldn't be putting it online, especially if it's a public fucking library.
Yeah. People are surely going to... That's it, people are going to recognise these places.
Don't you know a couple of people that work in library?
I do know a couple of
I wonder
people
if
that work in
they ask them if they've ever come across that.
I'd be worried because it's a library in a school.
Well, if it's a college...
No, it's a school.
Oh, no. We don't want no sex.
No.
Imagine, shush!
Although they did work in public libraries before, so I'm sure that's a den of iniquity, I'm sure.
Oh, God. And then the last one, which I just can't fathom the idea of this, and I don't understand the logistics, but it's in the snow. There's only one way to beat the cold, you know, that's sledding and ice skating. Could lead to some friskiness. Plus, if you bury yourselves under the snow, you won't get caught. I can't help but think that's a bit of a fucking mood kill, though.
Yeah, you don't want to have sex in a fucking avalanche.
Well, also, I feel like if you were a man, you'd probably shrink.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Doesn't the cold make you...
Yeah, yes, it's meant to.
Be like a little prune.
A little chipolata.
Oh.
Cocktail sausage.
So imagine like frostbite on your balls.
Oh,
Frozen
yeah.
fanny.
God, do you remember that video of that guy we saw who was a climber who got frostbite in his fingers and they all...
Imagine getting it in your cock.
Oh, that's maybe really uncomfortable.
Frozen minge. That sounds like a cocktail, don't it? I'll have a frozen minge.
That's a circumcision I wasn't planning on.
Oh, God, shoving it up the vagina. A little slush puppy. Oh, God.
A semen-flavoured slush puppy.
God. If you're doing things... Oh, this can't be like the... We don't get snow very often here, so this can't be the UK.
No.
Unless it's just a bunch of horny people at Christmas.
Although I have heard it's going to snow in London on the 18th of November, so...
Well, I won't be going in the snow having sex.
For anyone wanting to plan this ahead of time, there's the news... Weather forecast for the day.
18th of November, that's like in a week.
Yeah, next Monday.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate... You know this wouldn't be me, because you know I hate snow.
Yes,
I hate the snow.
Snow.
Oh, God. Oh, well, that's filth, isn't it?
Absolute filth. Wow.
Well, if you think that they are bad, which they fucking are, and also I'd love people that are listening to this, tell us your stories.
Yes.
If
please.
you want to, come, send us a little confession for the live.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll read it out. Go on.
What's the strangest place you've done it?
Yes, that's a good idea. What's the strangest place you've done it, or what's the strangest place you've been caught?
Yeah.
Or caught someone.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be you. It could be your friend.
Yes.
You know when people say asking for a friend, you think you fucking not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's you.
It's you. Clearly, it's you.
Yeah, let us know. But anyway, if these weren't bad enough, and they are pretty bad,
Yeah.
there is one person in America that took this to a whole new level.
Okay.
In terms of getting caught.
They always go a bit further, don't they?
It's like fucking American shows, isn't it? It's always better in like.
Yeah,
so
they
I
do.
was watching a clip from Undercover Boss earlier, and he gave the boss in America gave the employee $50,000 to get out of debt and to pay their rent. Now in the UK, what'd you get? A little star on your fucking employee badge. Get fuck all over here.
Here, I'll pay for your travel card today.
Yeah. Here's a £5 voucher. It's always shit here, isn't it? But
Have a little Costa coffee, can't
Well, anyway, in the US, one man took getting caught doing the deed where he shouldn't have to a whole new level.
Okay.
So let's give it a listen.
Okay, let's hear it.
The landlord in Colorado Springs is in trouble with the law over what he was caught doing in a tenant's apartment. This is bizarre. Police say Carlos Quijado used the tenant's bed to have sex, and cameras in the apartment caught him in the act. The camera then sent a notification to the tenant, Logan Pierce's phone. He immediately called his wife and then called 911 to alert police.
I opened up the camera and kind of had to quit the program and restart it again because I didn't really believe what I saw. I guess the first thing that went through my mind was complete and utter disbelief.
Well, to make things worse here, Pierce says the landlord used his wife's wedding dress to clean up the mess. He now faces felony trespassing and misdemeanor.
He used her wedding dress as a cum rag. Fucking hell.
That's the worst bit of it.
God.
I can almost forgive, because it's his property, but, I mean, it's still wrong. But, oh my God, wiping it up with a wedding dress.
You've got to feel sorry for her, though. It's not even her husband spunk on her wedding dress. It's the landlord. Fucking hell. You're in my house. You're in my property. I'm going to leave my mark on your marriage as well, bitch. I'm going to come on your wedding dress. Fucking hell. What's worse is they got footage of it as well.
Yeah.
Poor couple.
God, please don't research that to find out on the internet.
God. That poor lady. She's going to go home and look at her wedding dress and see that the landlord spunked all over it.
Also, that's really planned, because surely the wedding dress is not the first thing you'll find. It won't be on the floor just to grab something just to clean it up.
You would think that he would do it on the curtain or something if he needs to do it anywhere.
Bed sheets, pillow, whatever, just anything but wedding dress.
Oh, that'll teach you for being late with your rent.
Oh, that's so planned.
I'd use it to my advantage. I'd be like, fine, but I want a discount in rent every month, please. If you're going to come and do it properly, I want at least 10% off my rent every month. But, obviously this is a podcast, so this is audio, but there is actual footage of, they don't show him doing the deed, but you see the guy coming into the house, into the bedroom.
Oh, God. That's so bad.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, my God, oh my God.
Oh, imagine getting a notification on your phone to say something's arrived, you putting it in your Amazon parcel. It's your landlord doing doggy in your bedroom and then wiping his cum on your wedding dress.
Well, next time I rent a property, I'm certainly going to be a question I check on with the landlord. Have you got a key? Have you got a key to the house?
Put ring doorbell there.
Yes, 100%.
I wonder if that was that couple that was using it on Pornhub. Maybe that was them. God. Oh, some people are filth, aren't they?
People are absolute filth. we thought we were bad, but there's a lot worse.
Yeah, I think I'm bad, but I've not broke into my tenant's property and had sex and wiped my ejaculation onto the wedding dress.
I mean, I kind of want to say at least the dress was white.
Well, you would hope so. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, people love getting caught. People love doing it in strange places. And I suppose people love the thrill of it.
They do indeed. We'll
keep in with, just before we wrap this section up, yourtango.com, which is a website.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
They've come up with a guide on how to do the deed in public or in strange places without getting caught.
Okay, that's very nice of them.
So for all of you people, if you're coming in Lidl, if you're eating out at McDonald's,
Coming in Lidl's.
eating out to help out. Bit of cunnilingus on the McDonald's lawn.
There we go.
Bit of fellatio in Lidl. Or using the
Tossing
wedding
off in the
dress.
teacups.
There we go. Yourtango.com has come up with a guide on how to do the deed without getting caught. So the first one, timing is everything. There's nothing wrong with maybe giving someone a quick show or something that they didn't expect, but don't do it on a Saturday afternoon, especially if you're into a bit of exhibitionism. Consider children around you. They are our future after all. Just think about that wholly awkward moment when little Sally chases after her ball in the bushes and get an eyeful of another type of ball altogether.
Oh God. Oh God.
I mean, that is a given, right?
Yeah,
if you're going
it
to
is
do
a
it in public,
given.
don't do it in a park or don't do it in the daylight.
Yeah, no, of course.
Something which I don't think that person at Lidl or that couple in McDonald's quite understood.
Actually, that reminds me, I think I heard a story not long ago, and I think it's quite a recent story, that a couple got thrown off a Ryanair flight because she tried to toss him off underneath his coat.
I wonder if she came as, you know, that the plane goes...
Yeah, I think I got
What
thrown-
about that lady that was... what was she doing? Was she using the dildo at the beach or something?
Oh, yeah.
She died.
She did die,
She
yeah.
died. She died. Not from using a dildo at a beach. But she was doing it in public. She was like
She was.
rubbing herself off of her dildo. It was cool. And then she was found dead a month later.
She was, yeah.
Bless her. That was good footage though, weren't it?
It was good footage, yeah.
Not of her dying.
No, yeah.
Or using the dildo, but I couldn't
Her
quite
being
believe...
caught, yeah.
Fucking hell. So yes, I do agree with yourtango.com. Timing is everything. Don't do it in a park. Don't do it in the daytime.
No.
Fucking hell.
Or in Lidl.
Next one, keep your colours low key. So no neon brights or colour pops if you're going to be doing the deed. Keep it beautiful shades, all natural, and camo if need be.
It's nothing worse than going into the club afterwards and having all the stains highlighted with you under the strobe lights.
I used to love that when I used to go to a club. I don't go to clubs anymore. When you used to go into the club and then you'd see people with like stains on their bum, you
Yeah.
think, dirty bastards. Oh yeah, don't be putting no neons on if you're going to go fucking in a
No,
bush.
absolutely not.
Wear green. Plan it.
Yeah.
That's not on this, but planning ahead.
Well, yeah, people
Planning
play
ahead. Oh, I'm bringing the puns tonight. A little bit of punnylingus. There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. The next one, lose the underwear. Unfortunately, it seriously interferes with what you're trying to accomplish, and fumbling to take them off is a real pain in the ass. Fucking hell. It's not that you are on a tight schedule per se, but anything that can prevent you from wasting your time on the technicalities beforehand is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the good old side job where you just pull them to the side? Don't people do that anymore?
I guess it adds another layer of, like, literally another layer to have to get through.
Yeah, but
You can save yourself two seconds.
well, if you're gay, just put a jock on. That's easy. You know what? I ain't wore a jock in ages. I can't fit into them anymore. I'd put the jock on now, it would just disappear. But yeah, if I would. Saw those Domino's pizzas I've been eating. Yeah, if you're gay, just put a jock on. But whatever happened to the good old side job where you just pulled it to the side?
Yeah.
But I do understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
If you can, save a little bit of time,
Yes.
go commando.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
The next one, get a leg up. If you're the type of person that only wants to lie down while having sex, then public sex probably won't be for you. Sure, if you're going off to a Tuscan field and there is a soul around for miles, then fine, sprawl out. But if not, and you need to stand, find a great support system for your back. Building, bathroom stall, doorway, car hood. So you've got a bit of leverage.
That's good advice.
There you go. You just need a brick wall, don't you? Put your hands up on the brick wall.
Yeah,
Like a strip search.
that's right.
Copping your leg up in the bathroom.
Okay, so the tab.
Oh, God. That's a good one, actually. Like, if you can't lay down if you're having sex in public.
No, exactly, yeah. I don't think you got enough time to... Unless you were doing it on the Domino's countertop, I suppose.
Well, I imagine that they were probably holding the countertop and he was probably banging her from behind.
That's fair.
Not thinking that fucking cameras are going to pick them up. I suppose when you go to Domino's late at night, you probably think the cameras don't work.
Yeah.
Bit of a shithole, isn't it?
Shithole, yeah.
Oh, God. The last one, it just simply says, shut the fuck up. I get it, you're a moaner, one of those loud screaming at the top of your lungs, in that very instant ecstasy moment, for you type of moaners. Lovely, I'm happy for you. But if you're going to do it outside or you're going to do it in public, shut the fuck up. Especially if you're doing it in a public library.
Last thing you want is a librarian coming around and go, shh.
Exactly, that's what I said. You're like,
I mean, to be honest, that kind of over-exaggerated moaning is not pleasant in the best of times.
But some people are, though, aren't they? Some people.
I suppose.
We've said about this before. For me, it's the biggest moo kill for me would be if somebody's making all those noises.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'm just incredibly British, and I'm like, shut up. Even in private, I'm like, shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, that's some good advice.
There's some good advice.
I don't think I'm about to go. I'm not about to go take it though and start living my best life outside.
No.
Don't have fucking time with this podcast.
I think there's a few more rules and regulations that you need to abide by rather than just those 5.
Well, you got any then to bring to the table?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, come on. Come on, give the listeners some advice.
Don't do it in your work toilets.
Why? It's fun.
Certainly not with your boss.
Well, there won't be cameras in the work toilets, though.
That's a good point. Actually, that's quite a good idea.
You want to be doing some stuff at work. Not that I'd ever condone that. I'd be too shit scared to.
Yeah.
But, like, that would be a good place.
Maybe.
Not by the fucking printer.
Maybe the noise of a printer would drown out any loud
If
moaning.
it's one of those old shitty printers, then... That was actually on. It wasn't in the top 5, but that was in one of the top 10 of places where people get caught or people have done it. Is in your place of work.
Really?
But I imagine that's probably quite popular.
I guess it's quite common. Yeah.
Especially if you work at a brothel. Don't really count then, does it?
Probably not. No.
You promise some more drink,
Yes,
please?
of course.
Yeah. You know what? I had sex at work the other day. Hun, you work in a fucking brothel. Of course you did. Now, if it was the church and it was the vicar saying it, then that would be a different story.
That would be a very different story.
Hardly surprising if it was round here, though, would it be? Fucking hell.
Certainly not these Jehovah's Witness ones.
Oh, Lord. Or Mormons. Remember that? But we were talking a couple of weeks ago about that. That was it the porn Mormon?
The Catholic boys.
No, not the Catholic boys. The Mormon porn I was talking
about.
Oh,
yeah, we were. Yeah, exactly.
Escaping the priesthood. Oh, well, I feel educated and disgusted at the same time.
That's what this podcast is all about.
So if you've got any confessions or any stories about getting caught or obscure places where you've been caught doing the deed, please let us know.
Yeah.
And likewise, if you've got any advice on how not to get caught, bring it up at the live one. We're interested to hear it. We'll give you the airtime.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, bring your best advice to the show.
There we go. On that note, let's listen to some confessions.
There we go.
Let's give it a run. Oh, it's like an episode of something from National Geographic today, isn't it? This episode is very educational.
Bring you all the knowledge you need to know.
Yeah, see, forget sex ed classes. Just play this episode in, well, maybe not in schools.
Colleges, maybe.
Universities. There we go. Yeah. Consider us lecturers of all sorts of filth. You know what we spoke about? Our new headphone holders. Look, they're lighting.
Lighting. Well, our new cups as well.
I know.
Glittable,
yeah, we've really gone all out, haven't we?
Balls.
We're making dollars with this podcast. Oh, God. Anyway, let's listen to some confessions. There's only a couple this week. First one, I used a pencil inside of me at university and it was weird, but it felt so good. I have so many questions. One day in university, I was bored out of my fucking mind in my classroom. I spotted a pencil on the desk and thought, why not? I was sliding that pencil inside me. It was cold and the sensation was weird at first, but it felt really good. I started fucking myself with it and I couldn't help but moan very softly. I got closer and closer to the edge. The pencil was slamming against me. I did come really hard. I cleaned up and left, feeling a little bit guilty, but also relieved. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing, and I still can't believe I did it. Girl, you're lucky you didn't get fucking lead poisoning.
I know.
Seriously, that is bad. When I used to get... Somebody stabbed me with a pencil once at school. I was bullied as a kid. And that stabbed me with it, and I was like... I felt like I was going to die.
Yeah.
This person is just inserting it willy-nilly.
Well, willy-nilly, quite indeed. Yeah, that's...
Like, I hope it wasn't... It must have been a blunt one.
Or one of those big novelty pencils.
Oh my god, yes. If it was one of those big novelty ones, then I could get behind it. But not fucking little, one of those little stripy ones that you got at school.
Rubber end first.
Oh god. I don't understand that. Surely there was more things to find in the university. Maybe a boy?
Yeah.
A fresher would have been a better place to start. Not the pencil.
A marker pen would have been...
Sharpie. Not a pencil, love.
Just a bit girthier, aren't they?
Oh god. Maybe she don't like girth.
Maybe she likes them long and slim.
As long as it's probably one of those pencils, you know, when they've sharpened it so much and it's like this big. Remember the size of the little blue pens in Argos?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was one of those.
Oh, bless
Girl, my advice to you on this, lovely confession, but my advice to you is go get yourself checked.
Or a dildo.
Well, but I mean, she made, in all fairness to her, she made the most out of a situation.
True.
She was in university.
True.
Imagine if she got caught. That would have, how would you have got out of that? Fucking hell. Good confession, though. Good confession. The next one. I am embarrassed, but I'm crying, laughing. My boyfriend and I went on holiday with my parents. We got 2 rooms right next to each other. My boyfriend and I took one, and my parents took the other. So what with it being a holiday and all, my boyfriend and I wanted to have some fun in our room. And I spent the night on my hands and knees on the bed, getting my hair pulled back, my arse slapped while I begged Daddy to punish me. Just what we're into. We had fun, no big deal. So eating lunch the next day with my mum, it's just the 2 of us, she starts to ask me about all things she heard us doing the night before. And how she didn't think it was appropriate for me to call him Daddy. I was so embarrassed, but it was just so funny, and she felt like she had to say something about it. I mean, really, your mother telling you to respect yourself more while getting fucked is really fucking hilarious. Imagine that next day at breakfast. I don't think you should call him Daddy.
Imagine if the dad had gone out to get a drink or something and wasn't there. You might have run wild.
Imagine that fucking story time ago now about the woman that sucked the dad off at the glory hole.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was them. I don't know why, but I've got this like vision of it being an extremely middle class woman.
Yeah. Listen, dear. I'm all for fornication, but if you're using language like that...
Imagine like the dinner though. That was the breakfast. Imagine the dinner. Should we go upstairs now, babe? You know. Anyway, next one. Why do we always get these ones? I love getting my tits sucked off. I love reading out the girls' confessions. They're better than the guys.
They are.
I've got to say.
The girls brilliant.
A major kink of mine is a man who loves sucking on my boobs. Sadly, my husband doesn't do it as much as I would like. When I sleep with my best friend, she loves cuddling on the couch or sucking on my boobs while I rub myself. I go really excited about it, and she just doesn't stop. She will literally suck my tits for hours. When I was younger, I would meet guys and let them do it to me too. I really miss being a slut. Being married really dims your fire. Just tell your husband that you like it. If he doesn't do it very often, say, well, it's something that I want.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Like I'm guessing she means nipples rather than just a whole boob.
Like a Brett. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, how big's her husband's mouth?
How big's her nipples? That's the answer.
True, yeah.
And we must have some photos, please. I mean, the fact that she like also does it of her best friend.
Yeah.
Woo, girl.
That's a good friend there.
My advice to you would be just buy a breast pump.
Yeah, you said about this.
Go get yourself a little Tommy Tippy. I put one of those on my nipple once.
Yeah, you do. I think you.
Fuck me, it was a horrible experience.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy.
And they make quite a loud noise, don't they?
Well, I imagine now they don't. I mean, I did it fucking years ago. It's practically had to wind it up. But now I imagine they're quite discreet.
Yeah. Well, so
Fucking
aren't we all in our own way?
Oh, I don't understand the whole nipple thing. I don't get. It makes me.
No, I don't have sensitive nipples. So.
Well, it's not that I've got sensitive nipples. I just don't like anyone touching them.
Yeah.
Oh, it freaks me out. But anyway, next one, accidental enema. There we go. I was in the shower earlier. My friend asked me if I ever put the shower hose in my arse. What a conversation starter! Do you ever put the shower hose in your arse? And I said no. So do you know what I went to do? I went to try it, and the next thing I know, it turned into a faucet sending warm water to shoot inside me, and I screamed in surprise. Oh God!
What was she expecting to happen?
I think this is a guy. It's a gay confession.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now it makes more sense, don't it? If it's gay.
Welcome to the world of douching.
Welcome to the. If you're going to experiment with it, I probably wouldn't use the shower head to start.
Certainly not if you've got a power shower. Jesus, can you imagine?
I'd like to also think that if you've never done it before, and if you are going to try that on, sit on the toilet before you release the water. Otherwise, you're just starting another massive, messy situation which you don't want.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Good advice.
Accidental enema. We love these sort of things. It's another gay confession. I met up with a guy to top, but I ended up bottoming. A guy from Grindr messaged me and we started chatting. He was into wearing lingerie and looked pretty hot. He lived quite close by to me and invited me to his house. I went over and he was wearing panties and a garter belt. Is that one of those little lacy things?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We went to the bathroom and got on his knees and he started sucking me off. He was doing it for about a minute, then he gets up, bends me over on the bed and gets behind me to start to fuck me. I hadn't bottomed in a long time, so I just kind of let it happen. I quite enjoy being dominated and just went along with it. I was moaning and stopped him once because I wanted him to use more lube and record it with my phone. He kept on doing it until he finished. Oh God, I felt it dripping with awesome delight. It was funny because he wanted me to fuck him. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad it did. It's a bit kinky.
It's a bit kinky, yeah. I don't know, I'm particularly into the whole, like, underwear thing in that kind of way.
Well, if I went over to someone's house as a gay guy and they were wearing panties and a garter belt, the last thing I would be into is him topping me.
I guess you assume they'd be more of a...
It's a little surprise, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go, us playing in the stereotypes of...
Well, indeed. Yeah, indeed.
Again, whatever tickles your pickle.
There we go. Absolutely. We're here
that
for
would be
it.
quite the surprise, though, to go to on a Grindr hookup to somebody that loves wearing like girls' underwear, and then them turning out to be the dom one.
I guess part of that surprise becomes quite a turn on for some people. Then, isn't it? Like,
well, he must have been turned on because he wanted them to film it. So.
Indeed.
Again, please send the footage.
We'll post it on our Instagram. No, we won't.
Could you imagine? Fucking hell. The last confession, quite a short one this week. Secret glory hole. Our favourite
topic.
Our favourite topic. If it's not butt plugs, it's glory holes. I'm a married man, but for the past 3 years or so, I've been using Double List. I've never heard of that before. To invite strangers into my home, where I hang a bed sheet at the doorway and have them sit in a chair, pull the sheet behind their dick, and I go down on them. I've taken probably hundreds of loads in my mouth, give or take, and I've never known who from. I've moved out of the area now where there is no gay action, and I crave it so bad it's unreal. I mean, I don't understand this one.
No, I don't understand this one either.
The whole glory hole thing, though, like, we always talk about glory holes, but there's something about them saying it's a bed sheet which really makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
I bet that stinks.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
Oh, God.
Did he say he was straight as well? Did he start it off by saying he was
straight? No,
straight?
it's a gay confession. He just said he's married.
Oh, fine.
But yeah, I mean, I suppose people like a glory hole. People like the idea of a glory hole. I would probably be more on board with it if it was a door or it was a wall.
Yeah.
A sheet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That feels a bit...
It's not really like what's the word I'm looking for? It's logistically like the best thing to do, is it? It's not exactly
No.
like sturdy.
Yeah.
That would fall down.
Exactly, yeah. And surely the whole point of it was you want to stay anonymous.
You'd look like a slutty ghost, wouldn't you, if the sheep fell down and it hit you on the head?
It's a bit like the Wizard of Oz, but...
I'm a ghost slut. Oh yeah, I'm not about to go to the glory hole, that's for sure.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, not tonight, anyway. Let's put it that way. We did say, didn't we? We want a glory. Sounds weird. We want a glory hole at the live show.
Yeah. Well, who knows? There might already be one at the theatre.
It would have to be a pink glory hole.
Of course.
For all of our listeners and the people that are coming to the live. Leave it with us. We've got you covered. We'll make sure there's a glory hole there for y'all to take a photo with. And who knows, maybe use it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who knows what will poke out of it. It certainly won't be a sheet, don't worry.
Yeah, it won't be a sheet. It'll be a nice pink sturdy glory hole for everybody to use to their delight and pleasure. Well, anyway, on that note, let's wrap this one up for this week. Back to live pod planning.
Indeed.
Only a couple of weeks to go now, so yeah, thank you for listening once again. It's been an educational episode this week, but also one that you probably just want to forget. I hope you learned some stuff from us this week.
Every day's a learning day. Every pod's a learning pod.
Every pod is a learning pod. But as always, please continue to like, share, subscribe. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. Share the love. You can catch us on Amazon Prime, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Audible, all other streaming platforms, as well as the website.
Indeed.
You can listen to the latest episode on our website, www.rbtwthepodcast.com or rbtwthepod. No, I got it right the first time.
You got it right first time, thepodcast.com, yeah.
But you can also find us on social media at...
You can RBTW Official on TikTok, RBTW The Podcast on Instagram,
and RBTW The Pod on X as well.
Yeah, you'll find us everywhere.
And as always, there are still some tickets left to the live show. You can catch them, or get them, should I say, on the website, www.rbtwthepodcast.com, or just search Read Between the Wines, the live one for charity on Eventbrite.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, we shall, we're looking forward to seeing you all there.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's bound to be a great show.
It will be a great show, and there'll be lots of wine to go round. And who knows, there might be a few surprise things for some very willing audience members, let's put it that way, without giving too much away. On that note, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.